Hello my friends, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is not going to be so optimistic. I mean as optimistic as always, because it is finally about coronavirus, about the situation in Russia and the current situation in my hometown Volgograd. You know that I live far from Moscow, not so far, but still I live in Provincial Russia, in remote Russia, not near Moscow. And I want to tell you about the situation here now, about everything that's happening around me. First of all, I started to film this video a few days ago, and I was proudly showing you the map of coronavirus in Russia, and I was very happy that there were no cases of this illness here in my hometown. And when I filmed that short video for you, I suddenly found out that one woman was infected here and that she came from Dubai. She came here by plane from Moscow. She came from Dubai to Moscow and then from Moscow here. And that now there are at about 1,000 people under control of doctors. These are the people that were somehow connected with that woman. And firstly, it seemed not so bad because, as I know, I don't know the real information, but as I've read, she was caught by the doctors very soon and she was sent to the local hospital, and she realized that she was infected herself because she came from Dubai and she suddenly started feeling unwell, and she called the doctors and they took her to the hospital. And it's really good because she didn't have a chance to infect other people, lots of other people, like it can happen when you do not know about your illness and you continue going to work, maybe continue studying and continue communicating with other people. Some days ago there was nothing special here, absolutely nothing changed, and people were still walking, shopping, doing everything just like they usually do. Just some places closed, for example, all schools closed. They stopped working on the 21st of March and they're not going to work until, if I'm not mistaken, the 16th of April, or maybe even more. We do not know this now, and all the children, all the students are free. They need to study online, but not everyone can do this, and not every teacher can do this, unfortunately, because our teacher, Sanya's teacher, she's such an old-fashioned teacher. She doesn't use such phones, she doesn't have any messengers, and she can't film videos for them. That is why she just gave them some information about the tasks that they should do, and that was all. That is why nowadays I have to teach Sanya myself. We read books, we make some exercises and so on. And I think that it's also a great time to learn English with him, because nowadays it's extremely important. It is unreal to get a good job without being not maybe fluent, but without knowing English. Yesterday the President Putin addressed us. We saw a video with him on TV and on YouTube also, and he said that the next week is going to be a week of days off, a whole week, that most people are going to stop working and to stay home. And he also asked all the pensioners to stay home all the time. And today I read that all the air traffic from Russia to other countries and back has been stopped. Well, the situation is changing very fast, and it looks like it's going to be worse and worse. And you know, my friends, some time ago there were two parts of Russians to big communities. The first community was sure that this virus is something not so serious, that we do not have to be scared, and that the panic is created only by the mass media and so on. And the second part of people was scared, and they they bought everything that they could, and they locked themselves in their houses. And today, now more and more people are getting scared, and more people are realizing that the situation is not so simple. Today I had a typical blogger's fail, my dearest friends, because some days ago I filmed a video for you with the help of my camera. I showed you this Yandex map. Yandex is the most popular search engine in Russia, and Yandex is an extremely popular company. Here we have Yandex Food, Yandex Delivery, Yandex Taxi, and so on. And I like it. I like to use it because it's very convenient for Russians, for our country. It's mostly more convenient than Google. Sorry, Google, I love you too. Well, but I prefer to use this service. Карта распространения коронавируса в России и мире, the map of coronavirus in Russia and the whole world. And some days ago I filmed you a video about Russia. Do you see, this is the current situation here in our huge country. Such a huge territory. Wow, 14 cases. Yakutia, oh my god. 8 cases in Krasnoyarsky Krai. Well, now the situation looks much worse, because when I was filming that video, that previous video that I deleted accidentally, I wanted to tell you about this afternoon when I was filming a video about coronavirus. I cleaned my memory card and I deleted all the videos on it. And that video was on it. And I just deleted it. Oh, it was so stupid of me. But now I can do nothing, absolutely nothing. I wanted to show you that we were safe here, that our Volgograd, my dearest Volgograd here, that it was surrounded but not defeated as always, because there were the cases of this illness in Rostov, our dearest neighbors, in Saratov, in Voronezh, in Tambov, in the Krasnodar region, in Samara, and everywhere around us. But we were safe, we didn't have any cases of coronavirus, and I filmed that video on the 23rd of March. And right on the 24th of March, we found out that there was one case here. As I've already told you, it is a woman who came here from Dubai, and she's the only one infected. As you can see, no one else. Oh my god, there are more than 500 cases in Moscow and more than 400 in the Moscow region. And as you can see, there are 840 infected people. Today we got 100, almost 200 of infected people. But still, I should say that Russia looks like one of the safest places on this planet nowadays. I can't say that there is panic here, that someone is panicking. You know, my friends, the Russians are much more scared of the economical situation here today. You know that some time ago the Russian ruble crashed, and nowadays we need to pay 80 rubles for $1. It is insane. And we think that in some time we will have to pay 100 rubles for $1. And this situation seems to be much worse for us because we've lost about 30% of our salaries just doing nothing without any changes. Why is it so important? Because we live in Russia, we have the Russian ruble, we pay this currency, we pay for our purchases with the help of the Russian ruble, but still, most of the goods here are imported. For example, some time ago, this mobile phone, Samsung, had one price and now it will have another price because of this difference. And you know, the average salary here in my hometown used to be at about $400 American dollars. And now the average salary here is about $300. Just imagine this. It's horrible. And we do not know what to expect. We do not know what will happen soon. But it still seems to me that the situation is mostly under control because the Volgograd region has been preparing for this virus for a very long time. We started to get prepared at the beginning of March, and we were sitting here and waiting for the coronavirus. And you know, nowadays some people joke that we're happy that we finally have coronavirus here in Volgograd, that we have one single case, because now it seems to us that all these changes have a reason to be done, that it was just not something stupid made by our government, because the Russian people have no trust in their government most of the time. Unfortunately, it's a great problem, but still. And you know, there is such a thing that is called Ruski avos. When we think that everything bad is going to happen not with us, and that everything is not serious, and that anyhow we are going to cope with everything, and we do not know how, but we are sure that we will do this. Just like, oh, there is such a bad virus and we all will be infected, and the Russians say, do not care about it. We will solve this problem somehow. Oh, I don't know whether this video was informative or not, because I wanted to tell so much, but when I started I just got upset. Musi is eating as always. When I'm filming, she's eating. I just got upset, and now I do not know what to tell you, what to say. I have no plan, because I wanted to film this video in the morning, and I had no chance to do this, and now I'm just sitting in front of the window in my kitchen and filming this video for you. And I hope that you have a chance to stay at home, to stay safe, and I'm sending all my best wishes to you, to your families, to all your nearest and dearest, and please take care of yourself. Together we will cope with this problem. Come here, my lovely noisy chewing creature. Musa, Musa. And this is Musa, and she's constantly eating and chewing, and she doesn't care about any viruses and the situation in the whole world and the economical situation in Russia. Musa. Well, my nose. Well, my dearest friends, thank you very much for watching this video. Maybe I'll film something else for you, I don't know, but I just wanted to talk to you a bit, to tell you about the current situation and to show you that I'm okay, everything is okay. Sunny is there playing some games because he doesn't attend school, and he thinks that it's some kind of vacation, and he's happy. He's absolutely happy. He attends swimming, his swimming pool, and his athletic club is in Kislovodsk now. And when they return back, he's going to run with his coach and with his friends outside in the local park near our house, near the Mamayev Kurgan. His football club has been closed. It closed some days ago, yesterday or maybe something like this. His dance club, where he dances shuffle, is not closed yet. That's why he still has some places where to go to spend his time. And Nina is in her kindergarten. This week it works, and the next week is going to be a week of days off, just like in the whole city and in the whole Russia. All the kindergartners are not going to work, just like schools. I wanted to finish my video and continue talking to you. Well, and most Russian people are scared to lose money, are scared to lose their jobs, because the situation is very, very hard, and we do not know what's going to be. If the government is not going to support the business in Russia, the situation will be really bad, especially bad for ordinary people. But let's stay positive, and I'm going to continue entertaining you with the help of my videos, my Moscow vlogs. I think I will have more time for editing because of this quarantine. So see you very soon. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are my dearest YouTube friends, stay tuned. I've prepared lots of videos for you. See you very, very soon. Bye bye.